Superior Jr. here with Superior Gaming TCG. I'm with
Adrian Fornaris.
All right, and you got...
I finished 11th at the San Jose Regional this last weekend.
Where were you playing?
I was playing Danger Thunder.
All right, and what were your matchups?
So round 1, I played against Dino Thunder. Round 2, I played against Danger Extra Link. Round 3, I played against the Mirror. Round 4, I played against Danger Zombie. Round 5 was a Mirror. Round 6 was a Mirror. Round 7 was a Mirror. Round 8 was the attack deck, Orcus. And round 9 was a Mirror against Calvin Chow. I won round 1, 2. I got a draw round 3 because my opponent slow played me, didn't give me a battle phase. Round 4 was I won. 5 I won. Round 6 I lost because I misplayed. I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of just like spaced out and I didn't summon under Reaperdocus for some reason, and it just cost me the win. It was game on that turn. Then I beat the Mirror, and I beat Orcus in time, and I beat Calvin Chow in the last round. Yeah, I finished with the good enough record at top. I finished X1-1, like same place as 6th, 7th, and 8th, but you know, bad tiebreakers. You know, it happens. It's not a big deal.
You still ended up top 16 there.
Yeah, I got my invite, which is like, it's nice to get that out of the way already. I hadn't got to play in a regional yet this year, so.
Hey, there's still UDS.
Yeah, catch me at Vegas. Yeah.
All right, let's get into that deck profile.
All right, so for the monsters, so I'm gonna start with the hand traps. This is like the biggest difference really between like this and like the standard build right now, I guess. Most people aren't playing hand traps, so I thought you had to play these. I knew the Mirror was gonna be super popular. I ended up playing 5 and like 2 other Link decks. It's also really, it just blows out Sky Striker and it blows out Salamangreat. And then this, something I did like almost like so frequently in tournament is that I would summon. So once they start going in the Mirror, they make a Saryuja and they summon LP. You summon this to their Saryuja zone in a new chain, and then it'll start a chain with your Saryuja, with their Saryuja, because it has to boost. And then you ogre them there, and they're just stuck with an LP. And they can only summon dragons. And after that, most of the time they just actually can't build a board, and they just pass back to you, and you just OTK them. This is just insane. In my matchup against the Thunder deck, he Book of Moons me with Tyranno. I pass back, and he attacks, activates effect. I ogre him and just kill him the next turn. Like both these cards were the best cards in the deck the whole weekend. After that, we played 6 normal summons again. Like opening either of these means you have access to your Saryuja. This plus White Dragon means you have your whole board. It's just like this is you have to play 6. You can't play any less. For the Dangers, I played 2-2-1. So when I first started playing this, I was playing 3-3-2, and like I kept cutting. I had to cut cards for the hand traps, and this is where I decided to make the cuts. You only realistically need to resolve 1 or 2 Dangers just to get the ball rolling, so you don't have to play that many, I thought. I wouldn't change anything about that. For the Thunder Dragons, you played 3 of each of these. 2 of each of these and this. You don't want to draw this one. This is the worst one to draw. You draw 11 cards during your combo, so you don't need to see this many. You actually just lose on the hands that you open too many Thunder Dragon cards. So this is insane. It turns into Colossus and makes the rank 8. You played 5 of the babies. I thought about playing the 6th one, but I was already at 42 cards. I didn't want to play another one. The 1 Wyvern. 2-1. I really wanted to play the 3rd one of this, but again, I was already playing 42 cards. I didn't want to play anymore. I didn't want to play 42. I wanted to play 40, but you know, no space. And then this card's insane. I'm not gonna lie, I drew this almost every game. For this extra deck next, I guess. 3 Colossus. I thought about cutting this down to 2 so I could fit Unicorn back in, but I decided that the 3rd Colossus comes up way too often, so I wanted to keep it. The Zombie Stein and the thing, these are the 2 negates you make. This might turn into a Crystal Wing, I don't know yet. I'm 50-50 on it. Crystal Wing stops like hand traps, stops stuff in the graveyard, so that might be the move from now on. You have to play Borreload because of the Mirror match. It's kind of hard to deal with the Colossus and stuff. 2 Saryuja. I thought about the 3rd one, but again, there's just no space. It's the Borreload instead. For the Guard Dragons, I don't see a lot of people play Pisty. I play it because it lets you play through getting ogred on the Saryuja like I was saying earlier. So this lets you play through that. It lets you make more boards. You bring back your Diabolus, it gets managed. You bring back Wyvern. Lets you resolve Wyvern twice sometimes, which is really cool. Link Spider, that's for the Phantom Sky Blaster, Phoenix, back row, and these last two for the summer. You don't make these every game, but it turns your bad hands into playable. You still end on like maybe double Colossus or a Colossus and a Zombie Sign. And then 3 tokens. Shout out to Squiddy. Shout out to... Fuck, I forget who signed this one. And Kiana. Kiana's my best friend. Thank you. For the side deck, I thought the side deck was basically perfect. The only thing I would have changed was this card. At some point, I stopped siding this in because all the decks that were playing Floodgates against me were actually just flipping them in the standby phase, so they weren't as good. The only reason this card would stay from now on is for the, what's it called? The new Salomon Great deck, but I don't know. This might just change. Droll, this was for the mirror. Droll with any other hand trap just kind of blows out the mirror combo decks. Again, this is for the mirror. This is for Sky Striker. I was actually kind of really scared of going second Sky Striker. I think that deck's actually really good. It just wasn't played. And this kind of blows that matchup out. These are for the trap decks, Floodgate decks, etc. I don't want to lose just because they open Rivalry, open Goes, and yeah.
Alright, so would you, coming back from the regionals, would you change anything from that deck, or maybe build it the other way that other people have it, or?
Like I said, I thought the extra deck was nearly like perfect. I thought side deck was really good. The Danko, like I said, might change. Other than that, I thought everything else was great. I do want to find a way to fit a couple more things into the main deck. I don't want to talk about it right now, but you'll see at Vegas.
What about with Salomon Greats now out and about? What do you think?
That deck sucks. No, I'm just kidding. That deck's really good, but I think it matters a lot. The way they're ruling at the regional, being able to use field spell twice is actually kind of broken. Like the not once per turn. If we should get an official ruling about that here at Dusseldorf this weekend. So, depending on how that ruling goes, is going to change a lot on how you have to approach that deck. Because like that, it kind of just sucks if you can't use the field spell twice. It does have like OTK potential. It doesn't really care about your Colossus as much as like other decks do. So we'll see. I still would rather play this in that deck because that deck's really streamlined. Ogring their normal summon kind of just really sucks in that deck unless they open the Jaguar. And like you're ogring like a Foxy or something. But like Ogre on Debug kind of just blows that deck out. Veiler on the rank 3 kind of blows that deck out. It's like makes that deck whatever. It's good though. Like don't get me wrong. It's not of the top. It won our regional, but you know.
Alright, any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to Superior Gaming, shout out to Dragon's Den Games, my local, the best locals in the world. Shoutouts to Gang, you know, you guys all know who you are. And, yeah. I promised him I'd give him a shout out, like, specifically. Shout out to Obi for lending me these, because these are super pretty, and it took forever to get them out of him. So, yeah, shout out to Obi.
Alright, well.
And then everybody else lent me cards, Richard, you lent me some cards, Corey Nakata. Like, you know, you guys all know who you are.
Alright, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can make a wildfire get away.